Massive bounce from Nick Kyrgios. Outrageous.
Two competitors stand across the net from each other. One carries the weight of being the planet's top-ranked player. The other, an emerging talent seeking his breakthrough moment. Yet something's off. The body language doesn't match the resumes. Rafael Nadal, tennis royalty and the reigning world #1, appears unsettled. Meanwhile, Nick Kyrgios, an unranked Australian teenager, displays surgical precision and eerie composure.
Brilliant from Kyrgios.
This isn't a friendly exhibition. It's do or die at Wimbledon's 4th round. Nadal's path was simple. He just needed to register. His recent dominance was staggering. 116 victories against merely 14 defeats, claiming 3 Grand Slam titles in the past 2 years. With 14 career major championships, he'd cemented his place among the Big Three, alongside Federer and Djokovic. Kyrgios took a dramatically different route. Ranked 144th globally, he received a wildcard based on his electrifying playing style. His Grand Slam record before this? Never passed round 2 in 4 attempts. But the 19-year-old former junior champion possessed undeniable potential, even if he'd yet to harness it consistently. From his opening service game, Kyrgios unleashed pure power. Ace after ace whizzed past Nadal, who couldn't even make contact. That first game? 4 straight points for the teenager. Nadal didn't score once. The pattern continued relentlessly. Through 4 service games, Kyrgios surrendered just a single point on a double fault. Every legitimate serve became a winner. Yet this wasn't one-dimensional tennis. Kyrgios matched the Spaniard from the baseline, hitting spectacular returns and engaging in extended rallies. At 5-5, with the set on the line, the Australian teenager appeared to be gaining momentum rather than fading. 2 more aces, another commanding hold. Nadal, displaying championship mettle, held his own serves despite facing breakpoints and witnessing shots that left spectators speechless. Kyrgios jumped ahead early, outlasting Nadal in a grueling rally. Though the 4-point cushion quickly evaporated against prime Nadal, the teenager kept his nerve. 6-5. Match point arrived with Kyrgios serving. The outcome? Another ace. The unranked 19-year-old had stolen a set from the world's best player, winning an absurd 100% of his first serve points. Observers were impressed, but skeptical. Surely this pace was unsustainable across a full match. Many expected Nadal to adjust and dominate the remaining sets. The Spaniard had a reputation for intensifying when behind, hitting harder, hesitating less, playing as if possessed. But the second set unfolded identically. Both players held serve consistently, though Kyrgios' advantages in height and serving power suggested inevitability favored him. The crucial moment arrived with Nadal serving at 3-2. Multiple deuces, break-point chances. Then, Kyrgios produced magic, a tweener, between-the-legs shot that defied physics and psychology. You'd never know from his relaxed demeanor that this was the biggest match of his life. Eventually, Nadal held, and both players continued trading service games until 6-5. Kyrgios served to force another tiebreak. At 30-30, Nadal earned break and set point. The pressure was suffocating. Kyrgios responded with an ace. 1 point from the tiebreak, Nadal hit a weak return. Kyrgios could finish it now or give the champion another opportunity. He opted for the aggressive tweener, a shot that should have sealed it but sailed long. Nadal capitalized ruthlessly, breaking serve and capturing the second set. The momentum had flipped. Tennis rewards consistency over brief brilliance. The Big Three dominated this era precisely because they never cracked. Surely losing that heartbreaking game would devastate the young Australian. Instead, Kyrgios seemed unfazed. The third set mirrored the earlier drama, both players holding serve, Nadal serving first and thus applying scoreboard pressure. But Kyrgios kept acing serves, sometimes on his second ball, after Nadal began reading his first serves, kept winning baseline exchanges. Facing break and set point again in the final game, Kyrgios won 3 consecutive points, including a blistering ace, to force another tiebreak. This was clutch performance from someone who shouldn't possess that ability yet. Nadal ranked among tennis's top 5 tiebreak performers, winning them 23% more often than expected. He excelled despite his game style being ill-suited for the format, simply because he elevated under pressure. Yet, Kyrgios won both third-set tiebreaks, taking a 2-1 match lead. He'd now serve first in the fourth set, applying maximum pressure. 3 aces in the opening game, 2 more in the second. Nadal scored once. Then came the pivotal moment. With Kyrgios leading 2-1 in games, he earned his first break point of the match. One powerful backhand later, the break was secured. He celebrated wildly, understanding he'd essentially won. Kyrgios continued dominating on serve. Even when losing a marathon rally, Nadal, serving to stay alive, fought valiantly to reach 5-3, but Kyrgios now served for the match, and for history. 15-love, 30-love. The Australian fans rose to their feet. 40-love, match point, one final ace. A teenager ranked outside the top 100, who'd been losing in early rounds of minor tournaments, had toppled the world's best player at Wimbledon. The last time a teenager beat a #1 seed at a major? Roger Federer falling to 19-year-old Rafael Nadal in 2005. Nadal's statistics were excellent. 44 winners, only 18 unforced errors. These numbers typically secure victories, but Kyrgios produced 70 winners and 37 aces. In the decisive fourth set, 0 double faults and a 25% ace rate. Simply extraordinary. Kyrgios lost the quarterfinals in 4 sets. Over the following decade, he'd peak at number 13 globally and reach one Grand Slam final, Wimbledon 2022, but consistently underachieved relative to his talent. He became tennis's great what if, dripping with ability but lacking the dedication required for sustained excellence. Tennis demands repetitive, hard work. He famously rejected structured practice, finding tennis boring despite his obvious gifts. His career became defined by controversy, verbal outbursts, broken rackets, but also some of the most ingenious shot-making ever witnessed. The sport's traditional values seemed to offend him. While Nadal embodied reverence for tennis, Kyrgios often appeared contemptuous of having to be there at all. John McEnroe once predicted Kyrgios would become the next guy in men's tennis. That never materialized. Nadal added 8 more Grand Slams after 2014, retiring as one of tennis's all-time greats. Kyrgios remains a polarizing figure, disappointing yet fascinating, talented yet unfulfilled. But on that summer day in 2014, the tennis world paused and welcomed Nick Kyrgios, embracing both his swagger and his brilliance with open arms.
Game, set, match, Kyrgios. 3 sets to 1.